I was bound by she's got it better. Just like a slave, I struggled in vain. But I receive a glorious freedom when Jesus broke my fetters in twain. Glorious freedom, wonderful freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Freedom from all the carnal affections, freedom from envy, hatred and strife, freedom from vain and worldly ambitions, freedom from all that sadden my life. Glorious freedom, wonderful freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Freedom from pride and all sinful follies, freedom from love and glitter of gold, freedom from evil, temper and anger, glorious freedom, rapturous unfold. Glorious freedom, wonderful freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Freedom from fear with all of his torments, freedom from kill with all of his grace, freedom in Christ my blessed Redeemer, he who has rent my fetters in twain. Glorious freedom, wonderful freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Glorious freedom, freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Now and shall be mine. Freedom from all the carnal affections, freedom from envy, hatred and strife, freedom from vain and worldly ambitions, freedom from all that sadden my life. Glorious freedom, wonderful freedom, no more in chains of sin I repine. Jesus the glorious emancipator, now and forever he shall be mine. Freedom from pride and all sinful follies, freedom from love and glitter of gold, freedom from evil, temper and anger, Lord.
Everybody, you are welcome to Wednesday Live episode 4. Thank you for joining us. We sincerely apologize for coming a bit late. This is not our usual practice, but thank God finally we are here. So, Perfect.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's so great to be on Wednesday Live again, and I know that a lot of people have been waiting, a lot of people have been expectant, and I want to lend my voice with that of Mr. Isaac to say we sincerely apologize, and it's going to be awesome, it's going to be amazing today, because we'll be looking at some key things in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria today, there's a lot of things that people are talking about, so many things to talk about. And we have wonderful guests that will be joining us. So just tell people now that, okay, Wednesday Live is now live, and you can get to be a part of it. You can share the link, on YouTube, share it on WhatsApp, and it's going to be an amazing time.
All right, it's going to be an amazing time. That's from Perfect, and that's from me also. We want to thank God again, and we want to appreciate everybody that have been following up from the inaugural edition of Wednesday Live. Today is the 4th edition, and we are going. It's still counting.
Yes, it keeps getting better and better.
Pastor Grace to God. We appreciate your feedback. We appreciate your advice, and we appreciate your support and encouragement. Thank you so much. So please, just like Papa said, we have we started now. Please make sure you tell somebody. Just share the link, And if you have not subscribed to this channel before, if today is your first time you are watching us, please kindly subscribe, click like button, and as well comment. And we promise you that we will certainly read your comments. If you have questions, if you have advice for us, please, you are all welcome. Just like Prophet said, today is going to be very, very amazing. It's going to be amazing. But before we go into what we have for you today, Prophet, how has been your week?
Oh, my week has been busy, interesting, and and amazing. This week it's still our missions month in
Yeah.
Foursquare Gospel Church, and there's been quite a number of missions activities, and then of course, there's been a number of daily convocations that we've been following, back to back, and so it's been interesting. It's been awesome for me.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting and awesome.
I know that for you, it has been much more interesting
Yeah,
because
that's much
you are
more
supposed to be
interesting.
on leave.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be. Don't go there. Don't go. I don't want to talk before. Don't go there. All right. It has been awesome. It's our mission month and back-to-back ministrations here and there, activities here and there. We give all the glory for the grace to be part of this. Um, Wednesday Live, episode 4. Just like we normally have it every edition, today, immediately after these charts, we go straight into our news updates.
Yes, no problem.
Then after that, we will also be hosting our guests today. There are two.
Two days.
And today
And
we are
for the first time
mm,
on Wednesday Live, we are going to be having a
a
female
female
guest.
guest.
So you don't want to touch the dial at all.
Yes,
You don't want to miss it
yes.
for any reason.
Gender balance.
Gender
This
balance,
time around.
yes.
I'm going to do gender balance. So, and the interview section is going to be very, very awesome because we are doing something different from the norms. Something different. Something interesting that you will love to listen to and you will love to be part of that. And don't forget, after the interview, we still have our quotes of the week.
Quote of the
We
week.
have the questions
Question
for the
of the
week.
week.
We have from the archive and the event of the week as well. So it's a full
And of course, we are going to be announcing,
the winners.
The winners.
Yes, the winner for last week question. And so you are going to be blessed. So please, let's take a short break. After this, then we'll come back and give you the news update. Thank you.
Okay, good day and welcome to the Foursquare News Update. I am Olawale Perfect, bringing you the latest update from the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria.
And I'm Isaac Akinyemi Afolahan. Thank you for being part of this today. Thank you for joining us. Like my colleague said, we are bringing you straight away the news update from spiritual programs to district convocations to national initiatives. There's so much happening in our organization.
Before we move on to the main news, let's take a look at some of the major headlines that we have for today. Missions Month continues across Foursquare churches nationwide.
Crossover service with the General Overseer hold this Sunday, November 30th.
Ilorin District prepared for its 16th district convocation themed Rehoboth, the Unstoppable Settlement.
And we also have as one of our major headline, Grace for Living Grace for Living Devotional 2026 manual is now available nationwide.
National Key Leaders Retreat to hold December 9th to 12th at Ajebo Camp.
Also, New Okoba District of Foursquare Gospel Church announces its district convocation themed Season of Abundance.
And now we take the news in full. Missions Month continues nationwide. The Missions Month continues across all Foursquare Gospel churches nationwide throughout the month of November. This year's theme is Securing and Preserving the Harvest, with teachings holding every Sunday and midweek service. The mission's emphasis will formally conclude this Sunday with a focus on prayer. Members are encouraged to remember that missions is not a once-in-a-year activity, but a continuous core supported by the extra 5% monthly mission giving in addition to their tithe. This special mission support is dedicated to church planting and advancing the gospel across Nigeria and beyond.
Adokevi District heads its 12th annual convocation. The Foursquare Gospel Church Adokevi District in Nasarawa Street has successfully concluded its 12th annual district convocation, themed God of Abundance. The event held from the 28th to the 23rd of November 2025 at the district headquarters along Kugbaru Road in Karu, local government area in Abuja. Featured powerful teaching sessions, prayers, thanksgiving, and special ministrations. The grand finale was marked by the ministration of our General Overseer, Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji. The District Overseer, Reverend A.A. Amadu, expressed gratitude to God for a glorious and impactful convocation.
Crossover with the General Overseer hold this Sunday. This Sunday, the 30th of November 2025, marks both the last day of the month and the crossover into a new month with the General Overseer, Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji. The service will hold online via the Misela platform, and members nationwide are encouraged to join as the church enters the month of December together. This month's crossover will emphasize on what God is doing and emphasize on gratitude and God's faithfulness throughout the year. And the theme is crowning the year with God's goodness.
National Prayer Ministry concludes biennial retreat. The biennial prayer retreat of the Foursquare National Prayer Ministry has been concluded with great success. The retreat features intense prayer sessions, including intercession for Nigeria, the church, and families. Members are encouraged to continue to stand in the gap and pray for the nation, especially in these challenging and divining times.
Ilorin District announces its 16th district convocation. Ilorin District announces its 16th district convocation. The Foursquare Gospel Church Ilorin District will be having a 16th district convocation from Wednesday 26th to Sunday 30th November 2025. The theme for this year is Rehoboth, the Unstoppable Settlement. The convocation will hold at the district headquarters on Asadam Road, Ilorin, Kwara State. The General Overseer, Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji, will also be dedicating several churches during the week and will minister at the grand finale. The district overseer, Reverend Dr. and Pastor Mrs. Gayos Adebayo, have expressed high expectation for what God will be doing in the course of the convocation.
Grace for Living Devotional Manual 2026 now available nationwide. The 2026 edition of the Grace for Living Devotional is now available for purchase at the National Office Bookshop in Lagos. Members and leaders are also encouraged to watch the daily devotional video, Grace for Living Today, which goes on here every morning at 6:15 a.m. on the official YouTube channel of the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria. The devotional contains rich spiritual insights and promises to be a great blessing throughout the year.
National Key Leaders Retreat holds from December 9 to 12. National Key Leaders Retreat holds from December 9 to 12. The National Key Leaders Retreat will hold from Tuesday 9 to Friday 12 December 2025 at the Foursquare Camp at Jebo. The theme for this year is Gratitude, the Attitude for Higher Altitude. The retreat will serve as a time of spiritual refreshing, reflection, and strategic planning for all key leaders across Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria.
New Okoba District Convocation begins. It has actually started from 22nd of this month. The New Okoba District of Foursquare Gospel Church has begun its annual convocation from the 22nd November to 28th of November 2025. The theme for this year's session is Season of Abundance, and the convocation will take place at the church located at 87 Sonny Balogun Street off Olani, New Okoba, Abule Egba, Lagos. The district overseer, Reverend Dr. Wole and Reverend Mrs. Josephine Adebayo, has invited members, guests, and the general public to be part of this great gathering.
And that is the news from Foursquare Communications getting to you, and stay tuned for more updates as the program continues. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'll be right back after this short break. Thank you.
Get ready for a transformative spiritual experience with the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, New Okoba District, as we present the highly anticipated 2025 convocation. Save these dates. District Business Meeting, Saturday 22nd November 2025 at 10 a.m. District Leaders Prayer Meeting, Wednesday 26th November 2025. District Next Gen Summit, Friday 28th November 2025 from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Praise Night Video, Friday 28th November 2025 from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Theme, Acts Through Praise, taken from Acts of Apostles chapter 16 verses 25 to 26. Grand Finale, Sunday 30th November 2025, starting at 12 noon. Venue, 87 Sonny Balogun off Olani Street, New Okoba, Abule Egba, Lagos. Ministering, Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji, General Overseer, Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, Reverend Dr. Wole Adebayo and Reverend Mrs. Josephine Adebayo, District Overseer, New Okoba District, and other anointed ministers of God. This year's powerful theme is Season of Abundance, Leviticus 26 verses 3 to 13, promising overflow Mary and Drew, the cultured female percussionist. Announcer Kayode Ekudayo, chairman on behalf of the planning committee. Come one, come all. Jesus is Lord.
You do the things you do for me. Testimonies, oh, the mama. Many blessings, oh, the papa. Give me chance, oh, I want to praise my God. Give me chance, oh, I want to praise my God. Boy, I'm glad it all, oh, I want to my body for Jesus. I want to praise my God. Give me chance, oh, I want to praise my God. Give me chance, oh, I want to praise my God. Now only the know what you do for me. Allow me praise my God. I want to praise my Grace for living daily devotional. Praise God, Foursquare is 70. Grace for Living Daily Devotional is one of our flagship projects. And guess what? The 2026 edition, the sixth in the series with the theme, The Grace That Accesses Heaven's Treasures, is now available. Writers and contributors are tried and tested Bible scholars. Do not miss out of this daily spiritual menu that has blessed thousands within and outside Nigeria over the past 5 years. Get copies for yourself, family and friends at 1,500 Naira only. The e-copy is available for free on the App Store and Google Play. Grace for Living Daily Devotion. A must-have for all. We should believe in God.
Your mercy alone. Under the mercy of God can guarantee completion and perfection. Waiting God no talk. I know they hear waiting there. Who they talk? Waiting God no talk. I know they hear waiting there. Me oh papa, me oh papa. I know you're waiting there.
Nigeria shall be blessed. You're welcome back. It's still Wednesday live on Foursquare Communications, Foursquare YouTube channel, and we really appreciate you for joining us. And you know, we just had to bring the national anthem to you because that is our prayer. You know, the national anthem is actually a prayer, especially the second stanza. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. And it is something that we encourage that people should pray on a regular basis. And today we are looking at something very, very interesting. We are looking at politics and good governance. Now, I know a lot of people would wonder, oh, should the church be talking about politics? Should the church be talking about good governance? That is why we are actually doing this today, and we have wonderful guests. And for me, you know, it's interesting that for the first time on Wednesday Live, we have a female guest. But I'm going to allow Mr. Isaac to, you know, just say one or two things before we show you the guests that we have today. But before he comes up, we're going to go on a short break and then we'll be right back. Don't touch it there. It's still Wednesday Live.
I hereby unveil the theme for our 71st annual convention. And the theme is breaking new grounds. Isaiah 42 verse 9, 43 verse 19, and Revelation 21, 5a.
live on Wednesday Live. And just like we told you before we went on that short break, our guests are in the house. And we are talking something different from the norms, something engaging, something interesting. You know, at times you come to ask, waiting concern Agbero with this thing now. But you know, as children of God and as a body, as Christ's body, there are some things that we cannot shy away from. And that is why we are looking at something different today. But before we go into the core of the discussion, please let's meet our guests. Sir, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Can we meet you, sir?
All right. Well, my name is Reverend Rotimi Jayola. I'm a minister with Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, and I'm privileged to be the national coordinator of Department of Politics and Good Governance. We are responsible as a department to mobilize and encourage our brethren not only to be voters, for which we are known to be as a church, as a body of Christ, because it's one of the tenets of faith for us as a church, civil governance. So we engage to ensure that we do our bit to bring to bear, good governance in the country. So this department was specially created that to encourage our brethren not only to remain as voters, but also as participants in the political process, to ensure that there is emergence of good governance across the land.
All right, Ma.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pastor Mrs. Elizabeth Williams. I'm the Barua District Politics and Good Governance Coordinator. And like we all know, most times people always believe it's just the men affair. And like my Oga would always say, the women has to be carried along. And that's where I'm in support with him. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, I'll start by saying that I love your attire. I love your outfit. You look like a typical Nigerian politician.
Okay.
So,
Perfect way. Sir,
Yeah.
are we safe to call you pastor politician?
okay, so I think we should start on this note. What should be the Christians' response to political happenings in Nigeria at a time like this? Now, there are a lot of things happening on the political terrain, and you see, a lot of Christians are wondering, what should I do? Because I'm a Christian, my faith is in God, and so we are like, should I bother myself? Is there any reason why I should be bothered about politics as a Christian? People say that, politics is a dirty game, it's meant for dirty people, but you don't look dirty to me. So what should be the Christian response?
Well, you see, for the Christian, for the believer, we must not isolate ourselves because we're actually part of the system. As long as we are citizens of this country, whatever happens here, directly or indirectly, affects us. So whatever we can do, as long as we have democracy running in the country, we ought to be part of the process to ensure that the right set of leaders emerge. Because it's all about leadership. If things are good, it's about leadership. If things go bad, it's about leadership. So we just have to ensure that we play our roles to ensure that the right kind of leadership emerges across the platform, from the lowest level at the local government level, in fact, to the world level where councillors emerge, to the local government, to the state, and to the federal level. We have to play our roles. And right now, not just as voters anymore, because we've been voting. We've been voting. We've been taught to, if I pay my tax to to the government. I want to see that my money is actually bringing value at the end of the day. So it's not just about just paying tax or just voting. You know, we need to start to participate in the process.
By talking about participating in the process, what exactly do you mean? Do you mean that we should also campaign for political offices?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or that we should also take the front seat in terms of, vowing for positions. Like
Yeah,
that.
okay, like I think a particular state now we have a pastor who is also into leadership position now, and I believe
as a governor.
he's also putting up what is expected as a Christian, and you know integrity matters a lot. And once you know people can reckon with you that yes, this person I can always vow for him or her, then everything about it will be okay. And it won't just be that Christians should just go back and let us just take the second position. No, let's go forward. Christ was always in front, so we should also be part of the people in front.
All right, man. I'm still coming to you, man. Considering our culture, our norms, it's generally believed that women were supposed to be behind. In fact, we once had a president who said the office of a woman should
It's
be
in
in
the
the
other
kitchen
room.
and the other room. Now, if you are actually a politician, from the female gender, what should be the role of women in politics?
I believe the women should also still come out and participate in every aspect. In every aspect. I think a country also has a female as a president. So we shouldn't just think that, okay, no, women should not be in front. Let's try it and let's see how it works. If we can give them opportunity, and thank God for our movement, we now have a female DO. And not just only one. I think there's two. Somehow. So if we can give them that opportunity, I believe, don't think that it's only the men. Just like some states or some tribes always believe that if you don't have a man in the family, if your wife does not born a male child, he has not really given birth. If it is only female that she's giving, she has not really given birth. Why don't you just give that woman a chance and let them also exercise and let's see the difference. It is not just the men, just the men. You're saying that the woman's place is in the kitchen. Who said so? Some women are even doing very, very well than what you think about the men.
Okay, so do you see yourself contesting for electoral position, maybe in 2027?
2027. Okay, like in my office, I'm a union person,
Okay.
and then I'm always in front.
Okay, I want us to look at something. Now, a lot of people have the opinion that when we say, Christians should get involved in politics, they said there are a lot of Christians, a number of Christians, let me use that word, a number of Christians that have gotten involved in politics and they came back disgracing us. And eventually we looked at it and we were like, so it would have been better if this person just stayed in the church rather than going into politics. So how can a Christian who wants to go into politics ensure that he doesn't stain his hands, considering the fact that he's surrounded by corrupt people?
Okay, perfect. Let me, before my Oga talks, let's look at it like this. Now, in church, you've given somebody a position of a treasurer in church. And at the end of the day, the offerings and the tithes are missing. Is there any integrity in that quotation?
No.
So that means that person, even if he's given a position outside to lead the nation, your purse will be dry because he will be exposed to millions. And once he sees millions, he has never counted 1 million in his life. And once he sees that one, he will first remember his house. He will not remember what he has vowed to do for the masses. So, once we start, like Yoruba, you say, Ile lati man kesoro de. Once you know, yes, charity begins at home. Once you are good at home, everybody can vouch for you at home. Then my brother, my sister, I believe, no matter how they tempt you, Look at people that are working in banks. Are they not seeing millions in bank? A lot of them would have been able to say, I count 10 million today. I should carry this 5 million and put in my pocket. But if they can't do that, then you that you are going for that position, you should be able to stand with your words and say, people are watching me. And my mother will always say, if everybody is not seeing you, Oju Oluwa, Onwe, everywhere.
God is saying.
God is seeing you.
All right, sir. I just, before we go for a break now, I just want you to help us shed light on these two common, can I say assumption or common belief among Nigerians. Let's localize it now among Nigerians. Number one, every average Nigerians or in the Christian fold, we believe that politics is dirty. So I want you, sir, to help us explain that statement. Politics is dirty. That's not. Is it actually dirty, and to what extent is that dirtiness? Then number two, anytime the election is coming, you hear people say, don't bother yourself. They already know who will win.
Yes,
they know who will win. Is it true that they know who will win? So help us shed light on those two statements.
Okay, you see, for those who are saying politics is dirty, I'd rather say politics is a game.
Okay.
And no game is dirty. It's the players that choose how they want to play the game. Yeah. If you are saying politics is dirty, look at soccer. You will see the whole stadium will be full when it's time for World Cup. Yeah, when it's time for World Cup, because everybody wants to come and see. They want to come and see 22 men running after the ball. So now, while the game is going on, you will see amongst the players those who will play clean game, straight, to go and score their game, have a goal, scored. While you will see those who will play rough, who will be ready to cut down the next player in order to take the ball, from that person. So, I mean, do we now say that soccer is not a good game? Everybody enjoys it. So it's the mindset of the players. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing like politics is a dirty game. It's not. It's the players on the pitch. It's those that are involved in the game that can actually decide they want to play rough, bad, dirty, or clean, or smooth. So it's the players. It's the politicians. The game is good. Because at the end of the day, it is the game of politics that brings about the governance of the whole system that we're looking at. Because governance rests squarely on politics. Governance rests squarely on politics. So if you are able to get the right kind of people to play the game, politics is good. And politics is not, like I always tell people, politics is not about election. As far as I'm concerned, election is just 2%. Election is just 2%.
So what will now constitute the remaining 98%?
98%. Wow. That is the cocoa of the matter. Now, you see, when I say election is just 2%, everybody seems to focus on election. We are not looking at the people from the grassroots who are participating to set up the process. Because, you see, when you look at it from the grassroots, in a typical Nigerian situation, you look at it at the ward level. In fact, before you get to the ward, you look at the street by street system, because it's the streets, the collection of streets, making the community that comes together for you to have a ward. You get it now? So, from the ward level, if the right people are involved, those are the people that will emerge, because from amongst themselves, people that are staying in the same community, regardless of religion, they know themselves. They know who is worthy to represent them. From among themselves, they will select somebody that will represent their interest. You get it now? And if you know that you have been selected to represent the interest of your people, and of course, you know where you are coming from, that you are going to meet with some other people from the same local government, all of you are coming from different wards, And once you come from the different wards, you come to the local government level. There you meet the different contestants from the different wards. From among those contestants, somebody will now have to emerge as the local government representative. And once that guy emerges as local government, because he knows that from among the best in the local government, he has been selected to represent the interest of the local government. Then you are going to the state level. So that's the process. So when we say, look, when people are saying politics, I say no. I said politics is not dirty. It is those who are coming from different angles, who are coming to play the game, that are going to now decide whether they want to play dirty or clean. Whether they want to play dirty or clean. So it's a game that is squarely, depending on the players. It's the players. It's the players. So and you see, now I said that election is the smallest part of it. Now look at the process, street by street, ward by ward, local government, state level, federal government. Look at the level before people will emerge. So I mean, here we are. When in a typical state, let's say Lagos State, you just have the state governor, you have the deputy governor, you have the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Those are the elected positions. Then you now have members of the House of Assembly, according to the wards as they have been delineated. Members of the House of Assemblies in the state. How many? Look at Lagos is about 20 million. How many are actually elective posts? Are you get what I'm saying now? Election is the smallest issue. Election, now look at how those guys are emerging in order to be so elected. Now look at the process that is involved. The whole of 20 million people in Lagos State. In fact, let's just estimate about 5 million people, about 5 million voters in the whole of Lagos State. And I know it's more than 5 million voters in Lagos State. Let's assume we have 5 million voters in Lagos State. And then when you do the calculation, you have elective position in Lagos State. Elective position of about, when you look at it in practical terms, just about 120. Now, how do you now, when you try to match, compare about 120 people to be so elected, to the 5 million voters. Very negligible. Very negligible. And people are looking at the election. That election is the smallest issue. Look at how they are emerging. Look at how they are being nominated. Like I was telling somebody 2 weeks, I said, look, until you are nominated by your community, you can't say anything. If your community don't know you, how are you going to be nominated? And if you are not nominated, for you to come and confront other nominees, how will you now get voted for at the primary level? Because it's called the primary level. It's until you emerge at the primary level, that's when you can now be acknowledged as a contender. So election is the smallest. So when election even happens, after election, after everything after the counting, the declaration of winners and losers, now governance starts, which will now start to impact the life of people.
Okay, sir, I want us to look at young people.
Yes.
Now, over time, we've had situations where most of the people that are involved in politics, both in terms of nomination and governance and everything, they are old people.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of young people feel that, I would love to get involved in politics, but I'm discouraged by what I'm seeing.
By what you see.
And a case study like that of Cameroon, where we have...
The 94-year-old man.
Yes, a 94-year-old man. And so, a lot of young people feel like, maybe politics is not for me. So maybe there are young people, young Christians, who feel like politics is not. What would you say to young people like that? Do you think young people should be involved in politics?
Why not?
All right, sir.
Yes.
You need to hold your thought for now. We need to go on short break. When we come back,
We'll come and deal with that.
your thought.
All right.
Thank you. So please stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you. staying with us.
Get ready for a transformative spiritual experience with the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria. New spiritual experience with the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, New Okwaba District, as we present the highly anticipated 25 convocation. Save these dates. District Business Meeting, Saturday 22nd November 2025 at 10 a.m. District Leaders Prayer Meeting, Wednesday 26th November 2025. District Next Gen Summit, Friday 28th November 2025 from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Praise Night Video, Friday 28th November 2025 from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Think, Acts True Praise, taken from Acts of Apostleship chapter 16, verses 25 to 26. Grant of Apostles chapter 16, verses 25 to 26. Grand finale, Sunday 30th November 2025, starting at 12 noon. Sunday 30th November 2025, starting at 12 noon. Venue 87 Sunny Balogun off Olani Street, New Okwoba, Abule, Lagos. Ministry Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji, General Overseer, Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria. Reverend Dr. Wole Adebayo and Reverend Mrs. Josephine Adebayo, District Overseer, New Okwoba District, and other anointed ministers of God. This year's powerful theme is Season of Abundance, Leviticus 26 verses 3 to 13, promising overflow and divine favor. Expect soul-lifting ministration by Janet. Announcer Kayode Ekundayo, Chairman Ompia.
We should believe in God. Your mercy alone. Only the mercy of God can guarantee completion and perfection. Who they talk, waiting God no talk. I know they hear waiting there. Who they talk, waiting God no talk. I know they hear waiting there. So, me oh papa, I know you're waiting there.
Wednesday Live, episode 4. And we still have in the studio our guest talking about politics and good governance. So, sir, please, so sorry for.
The people that are able to come up on that platform, the people that are able to come up on that platform, no matter how you put it, eventually they will get to know themselves. Yeah, they'll get to know themselves. Among themselves, they will get to know who is who in this world. And as they know who is who in the world, they will interact. There's no way you have 2-3 people interacting over time that the matter of politics will not come into it. That's the reality, that the matter of politics will not come into it. That's the reality. So we are trying to persuade our people, make use of this platform. It's on LagosYouthMobilization.org/World Youth Captain. You know, LagosYouthMobilization.org/World Youth Captain.
Okay,
Yes.
For those that are young people, that are
It's
getting
an
to
opportunity.
hear this, it's an opportunity you shouldn't miss out. And just like you mentioned, sir, it begins with service.
Service, yes.
And so this is like a gateway to
In fact.
service, and you never know how far it will go.
You never know. You never know. I mean, like, I will start with I'll start with myself as an example. You know, when I moved to the area where I stay now, when I got in there for 6 months, I did not come up front to show who I am. I was just looking at them, observing how they are doing their things. So after 6 months, there was a meeting, and all landlords have to come out to come and meet together. I then show them who I am. They say, "Ha, you." I said, "Yes, that's who I am in this community," because they were not expecting to see me among them. And I said, "Well, I am here, and we are here together for good," and that's how my journey started. I mean, there has been so many things that has happened, and right now as I speak with you, I've been a community development association chairman. It's going to about 8 years.
Wow.
And that has given me,
Service.
yes, because it's on the platform of service. You are ready to serve. Our youths, are they ready to serve? Or they just want to be fiddling with their phones? Or they just want to walk around with their friends? Just go to places. But, the readiness to serve. I mean, like I tell my ESCO in my CD, I say, look, please get me young people, street by street. Let me know who is the young person on your street that can speak on behalf of your street when you are not there. It has to be an intentional thing. Because whatever we are doing and the young people are not involved, it's over time, it will become history.
Okay, sir. I know 20 for Nigeria, 2027 is.
Which party? Forget. You know why?
Why?
All the parties, all
Not their candidates.
of the parties by now, though it is not yet formalized and put outside there, all of them, they know who is going to be their candidate. You see, because you know why? Because in each party is made up of members. It is the members that will form the delegates that will go to primaries. Abi? It is the members. And it is among the members that will be nominated to primaries to be voted for by delegates. All the parties. Look, there's no party where these things doesn't happen. It is the members that form delegates. It's from among the members that people are going to be nominated that delegates will go and vote for at the primary. Level by level. That's why you see those who have been for some time in politics, they tell that, look, I've been waiting for my turn. I've been waiting for my turn. Yeah. Yes. Because why? It takes time. And depending on the level you want to go to, that's the level of preparation you need to put. It takes a long while. It doesn't happen just overnight. It's not just about popularity. Nigeria democracy is yet to arrive at independent candidacy.
That's where I want to also.
Independent candidacy, Nigeria democracy is not yet there. It's not yet there. I know attempts are being made in the National Assembly to bring it into our constitution, because it has to be in the constitution for it to happen. But it's independent candidacy, as popular, as good as it may seem to be, Nigeria democracy is not there yet. It's not there. It's not there. You know, I mean, look, amongst us here, in the true sense of it, the person you voted for in the last election, 2023, do you know him face to face? No. What do you know? You just you just know the party. It's the party you voted for.
It's very deep.
No, okay. Let's look at it. You know, when we want to appoint a new general overseer, you know, we also go down. So it's just the same thing. Do you understand? If it's not known in his domain, in his district, who would always who is he?
You remember the tripartite meeting we held here? Yeah. You know, and they were nominating people to be on the board. The people that were nominated were actually nominated by those who are in their district. Yeah. Somebody in their district said, look, this is the guy that I can attest to him. I said, put him on the ballot. The rest, most of the people in the tripartite meeting, we don't know who this guy is. But because somebody said, I know that man, put his name on the ballot. And do you know that right there and then at the tripartite meeting, those people that were so nominated were voted for. Most of those who are in the tripartite meeting, we don't know some of those people. But because we say, Reverend Benga nominated that man. Benga has a very nice level of analysis. That man must be worth it. Before you know it, people have voted for that guy. Next meeting.
Okay, man. Where is the issue of godfatherism comes into play? Because it's another general bit. Where I got that, man. But the direction I want us to look at.
You're talking about now. I don't want to mention names. Okay. Now, look at what is happening. Okay, this person is the Baba Sali. Has already said this is the person that is going for. Now that person knows that person in and out. But on the other way around, the godfatherism that we're having now is like, when he gets there, he will do whatever I ask him to do. And which is also happening even in Christendom. Which shouldn't be.
Because that's the angle I want us to look at it. Because I remember, sir, I just at an association level, I once contested for the post of a chairman of that association way back in 2012. And I just decided, I said, this godfatherism of a thing, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to draw that line. So I said, I will not tell any of the so-called elders or godfathers of that association. And somebody said, hey, you won't go anywhere. Let these people be. I said, I will not let them know. In fact, I didn't campaign. I didn't do anything. What I I told the coordinator of my local government of that association, and I said, don't tell anybody. I just want you to know so that you will not be surprised that day. So the day of election came actually. He nominated me because I told him.
Yes, because you told him.
So
he nominated you.
Because you already told him.
Everybody was thinking it was a joke. Why Isaac? It was a joke. Why Isaac? Isaac will be going for this so position. Isaac will be going for this so position, and he won't tell us. So I didn't say anything. So I stood in, and they asked me, "Are you interested?" I said, "Yes." They are interested. Meanwhile, unknown to me, there was a meeting before the day of election where everybody had already agreed and concluded that my opponent was the person that they are
going to vote for.
Now, so
they are going to vote for.
Now, so immediately they saw me. Somebody came to me and said, Isaac, why are you doing like this?
Sorry to cut you. That means those people that saw you, they knew you earlier on.
They knew me.
And they knew you
but
very
they don't
well.
know that me.
And they knew you
but
very
they don't
well.
know that I
they
was
never
even
knew.
interested.
No, but they know you very well.
Yes.
Of course,
they can attest about you.
Yes,
know
now.
Me. They know me. In fact, by all standards, they believe I've decided that
You
this
don't want to. Yes. You want to put it aside.
I lost that election, sir. Though by very small
margin. Yes.
After that election, those elders now call me and say, Isaac, they don't play politics
like
that. You should have told us.
Yes, now.
I said, sir, I said no. People, just like people decide. People will decide.
Okay, now.
So if truly people decide, sir, this godfatherism of a thing, where does it come to play?
Okay, let me tell you where it comes to play. Now, remember that we're talking about politics.
Yes, sir.
Now, I like the example you gave. The meeting before the meeting, there has been a caucus discussion. You know, somebody has been, because at that, just like what the example I gave before, we have met. They say, look, okay, we are going to be nominated frankly. I say, okay, when you get there, you get one person to be on your side. You get one person, so that whatever you say, the person you get to be on your side, will just follow you. And only 15 of us are in our ward. And from that 15, somebody must be nominated. If 8 of us have agreed, and within the 4 of us here, we have our team. I say, okay, we are nominating this. The other 4 people that we are joining to our team, we are nominating one person. The person that is nominated, who will he vote for? He will vote for himself now. Abi?
Yes,
That would mean 9 votes. Even if the rest of the 6 don't want to vote for him, let them go and nominate another person and vote for.
Yeah, he's already won.
That Franklin that we nominated.
Has won.
He's already won. Now, you see, the thing is this. You see, the reality you have to face is this. In politics, it's either you are using somebody or somebody is using you.
Either you are using somebody or somebody is using you.
It's deep. Deep.
Okay.
That is it. And you see, and it depends on your look. Everybody, when you talk about politics, and it's up, that's about governance. That's about governance. When you bring people together. Everybody is coming from their own power blocks. They are coming with their own ideas. They are coming with their own needs. They are coming to represent the things that affect their block, their community.
Okay.
Are you getting it now?
That's where the interest.
Yeah, that's where their interest lies. So, but when now everybody now comes to the table here, so what's your interest in this matter? I say, this is my interest. This is what I want. Okay, what about you? This is my interest. This is what I want. Now, as a party, remember, all of us, you belong to the same party. We now say, whatever be your interest, the party. There were other girls now.
It did back out.
Sure.
There were other girls that were so nominated to come to the palace, to be trained, to become the new queen. But because Mordecai had always been at the palace gate, so he knows what happens in the palace.
You understand the
You understand the things that
palace.
are happening in the palace. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you see, Mordecai was just walking up and down. He will come there daily. He will walk up and down. He was at his work. But you see, the reality is that he has a vested interest in the ongoing process, the training.
All right, sir.
So there was somebody to pull the hand of Esther. There was somebody to pull the hand of Esther. And to pull the hand of Joseph. Remember? Joseph has to be mentioned in the palace.
So is that
Before it was said.
Joseph woke up a prisoner. He slept as a prime minister because somebody told the king, that's the guy.
We have this comment that we have this
Yes.
question that came in from Joy from Magbo Missionary
District. Okay.
How come to a round table in Nigeria
to discuss.
discuss important issues?
Is there any possibility of a round table discussion where Nigerians can discuss
About what's going on here in the nation.
yes.
Well, already there's a place for round table discussion now. It's existing. It's existing in the local government. Yes, now.
Town hall meetings.
Apart from even town hall meetings, do you know that each local government they have their legislation in each local government. The councillors with the chairman. Okay. You see, you may think that is a very, very small thing, but whatever decision is taken there, whether the people in the community like it or not, it becomes binding. Yeah. And because look, if you are my councillor, and I know they are going to be discussing about how they are going to be raising funds in the local government, I will have seen you before you go to the meeting next week. Mr. Man, come. You people will be holding your meeting, your legislative meeting next week. Please let it be known to them that they should not send all these their fundraisers to our community. We will not welcome them. But there are a lot of things people just take for granted. And many times because we don't even know who we voted for to become our councillor. Do you know his house? The person that is representing us in Lagos State House of Assembly in this area, as far as I'm concerned, the senior pastor of National Headquarters Church, you know his house. Not because you want to go and beg for bread. No. Because you want to be able to tell him, please, I know you'll be going to the house meeting. When you have your plenary, please remember to tell them that the road at the back of the church needs attention. When you don't mention such things to him, it is the party members that will tell him, look, bros, we did not send you to go and bring us Star Road. Yes. We not tell you to go and bring us Star Road. Please, when you collect the next allocation for constituency allowance, bring it to the party meeting.
Jesus Christ. All right, sir. Well, our viewers at home, I know that this is getting more interesting. You can still be part of this conversation. Kindly send in your comments, your questions, and whatever you want to know about politics and good governance. So, sir, we need to go on a short break now. Then we come back with this conversation. Thank you. Thank you for being part of this. You are about politics and good governance. But we believe that sincerely we can't do justice to all that we have in mind concerning this topic today, and we hope that you will also oblige us anytime we call on you. But from your analysis, I want you to um, expatiate on. Let's talk about our constituency, the Directorate of Politics and Good Governance as it relates to Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria. What are your core activities? Two, um, what are the expectations of the directorate from the members? What do you want us to do? Number three, what are the things you want us to also know presently? Because there are a lot of things going on. For me, to be a candidate is becoming rather too late. Then finally, sir, because I want to cram something together. To start with, how do we start? You made mention about joining a party. How, where, the game, all those things. Can you help us wrap up?
Let me, five points. Where do you start? What you got to realize is this.
Okay.
There's a meeting going on behind. If it is not on your street,
Okay.
they are journey for you to be able to know what are called the power centers of the political parties in your ward.
Okay.
To identify the power centers of the political parties in your ward. Of course, not all the parties will be in your ward. Not
Okay.
all.
Okay.
So the few that are operational in your ward, the fastest way for you to be able to identify the power centers is for you to belong to your residents association. You see, those chairmen, they know you politically.
Okay.
They will not tell you anything because, like I said, the CDA chairman is the father of the community. The training is that they belong to their own parties. They are members of different parties.
Okay.
Fair treatment of anybody.
Okay.
So they welcome everybody. But if you, by the time you meet and hold you, by the time you meet and hold meeting with them regularly, maybe over 2-3 months, you'll be able to boldly say, sir, which of the parties are operational in our community and who are the leaders. They will tell you.
Okay.
Now, because you see, the reality is that for most, I can say that for most of the political parties, until you come close enough to them, they will not tell you where they are holding their meetings. You will just think they are just meeting as usual. Because it's just the street, I mean, you just think that they are neighbors. Yes, now, because we are not part of it. We are not part of it. So the starting point is for you to know within your ward.
Okay.
Make up your mind which party you want to join.
Okay.
But the first is a matter of association. We know for us in the department, we have we have a point we call it SPAC, strategically penetrating,
Okay.
associating, so that we can collaborate for relevance. SPAC, SPACR.
Okay.
Strategically penetrating, associating, and collaborating for relevance. Because if you are going to be in politics, you must be ready to associate with people. Never look down on anybody. Never. Because the guy that you see that is just ready to associate
with them.
You get what I'm saying? So that's always the starting point.
Okay.
That's what many of us are. So now, for us as a department, basically three things. We exist to mobilize our people for participation beyond being voters. Remember I said it at the beginning.
Okay.
Beyond being voters, we want to raise disciples who will participate in the process. Disciples who will participate in the process. Now, it's a bit tough accomplishing that because many of our people, you know, there are a lot of wrong ideas that are deep-seated, and it's going to take a while to get to clear it off.
Okay.
In order to move them to start to penetrate, because there's no way you can participate without penetration, without joining, without association. You need to associate with people. That's why it's politics. You need to associate with people. In the process of participation, they will start to emerge as credible candidates. At the lowest of the lowest level in the structure of an organization, each local church. In your church, it is not only one party that is in your church. In my church, it's not only one political party. That's why whosoever is going to be the church officer there, number one is to maintain the register of adults. Those who can cast their votes. We know we are primarily voters. But like I said, we don't want to just stop at voters. We want to get, so when he gets the list, he maintains the list. Persuade them, please make sure your PVC is ready, is intact for next election and all of that. Now, when he's been able to pull that list, I ask the assignment to actually, there are political power points in every ward. So the church officer for politics, for governors, is to find out where are those power points. I said, look, not any party, but would you like to influence? It was the members of the parties that influence decisions. They are the members of the parties that influence decisions. They are the ones that will tell the representative, Mr. Man, we didn't send you to allow South to go and bring us quota. We are not talking about road. It is the members of the party that will be telling the representative going to allow South that when the next allocation for constituency allowance is done, bring our money back, come and share for the students. We are not looking for road. Bring the money, come and share for the students in our ward. You think that man does not have things he wants to do? But when the party members tell him, bring the money, come and share it for the students in our ward.
What if he goes against
In our ward.
What if he goes against what they say?
And Ashiki will come back.
No second time.
It's what they say.
And Ashiki will come back.
No second time.
Yes, he will come back now. And see, it is not even, they will not even wait for him to come back. Because there's another level of meeting that he will attend. That's when they're going to tell him, Mr. Mam, we heard that your constituents said that this is what they want to do. And you refuse to do it. Why are we giving you the money? Is it not constituency allowance? Are you now going to tell us that you are wiser than all the people in your constituency?
So why are we now blaming? Because no, sir, this is taking.
I'm telling you, there are issues. So our people need to be educated.
Okay.
There are so many things that are involved. So many things. There are so many. So for us as a department, so many of our churches, we don't have anyone appointed.
Even in Nigeria, I don't think there's
We
any.
don't have anybody appointed. Because many of our people have not been politically trained. They have not been trained. They are passionate about politics, but they don't know what to do. But when you meet most of our brethren, me and YPP, that's not what we are looking for. Work together. Look, to take over the political system and the nation in Nigeria is not going to be a 100-meter dash. It's a marathon. It's not a marathon of 2 years. Okay.
Still on that, because we need to wrap it up. But I just, if at all, there's nothing we are taking out of this discussion today. I want us to hang it on what you just made mention about training our people. So what efforts are you doing now? Is there any, how can it be, me, I can best it, I can assure you, if you are listening the candidate for that training, you will see my name first because I'm interested. But I don't know.
Okay. Now, you see, this is what has happened. In June this year,
Okay.
thank God for the national office. They sponsored us for Lagos area training.
Okay.
We train the trainers.
Okay.
Well, we targeted the district coordinating officers for DPGG.
Okay.
Each district is supposed to have coordinating officer for the department. So we targeted and the zonal coordinating officers.
Okay.
Because each district there's a district coordinator. Under that district coordinator there are zonal coordinators. So those are the group of people. Because we that we're able to reach this group, train them, they can go back and train
others
in their district. Then we had that in June, but this month, right? This November, yeah, we have had a training.
Okay.
For the Southwest.
Wow.
Because Anov had I had a session with them where I shared with them. And of course, I'm very sure fall out of that, there are more people who have an understanding.
Because
So
I wanted to ask that is there any tracking mechanism to actually track those people that you said you train? Because since it's not just open to anybody to come, there are some selected leaders, officers that you have the mind to train, and they also there to cascade that kind of thing. Now, do you track them? Do you follow to ensure that what you did to them actually they are doing the same down the line? You understand my point? Because if that is not there, they might just receive it, conceive it on their own, and keep it within them, and the thing will not go viral. Or at the end of the day, they might also take it and go down the line and be saying something else based on what.
Key performance index.
Okay.
For the department.
Okay.
Which we actually were hanging for it. Because they are closer to us at the national level than the zonal coordinators. The key performance indices for them is 5 in number. Number one, do you have your structure? Is your structure in order? Because there's a structure for this department. We don't just exist. Right? So participate, and you yourself, what is the level of your participation? Because you cannot say I should go and be a member of a political party.
Why? You are not.
Many of them, they were so appointed as DC coordinators, but they never knew that this is what they were coming to do. Yes.
Okay.
But the fact is that how do you persuade somebody to go and be a party member when you yourself hang on their neck? Is that okay? Now, your party membership, is it active or you are just there as a figurehead? If you are saying you're a member of a political party, in your ward, what is the relevance of your association with them? Those 5 things, so as you see her seated here.
There's plenty work for her.
So you see, so it's not just a matter of just becoming
District
coordinator.
Okay.
It's much of work because for so long we've been left behind as a church, and it's not just Foursquare Gospel Church, not just Foursquare. The church in Nigeria, it's so unfortunate. Sincerely, I'm telling you, because we've been so trained, we've been so taught separate from the state. The church, is a secular thing. You have no business being part of the state. So many things are.
Okay, Reverend, we have this other question that someone, Babatunde Olonwa Yola from Aja District, sent. Okay, Adozone. Okay, thank you very much. Saying, let's protest. That's the best way to end bad governance. Now, we're talking about good governance. What is your viewpoint to, and I believe this is a young person, a lot of young people, Gen Z, they feel that protest. What's your viewpoint about protesting? Is it going to achieve any result? And how should people go about it?
Well, you see, for me, I believe that protest
Yes.
is part of democratic experience.
Okay.
It's part of it. You cannot dissociate it totally. Now, what happens in protest is another story.
Okay.
Yes, how the protest is organized is something else. Now, whichever way protest is organized, there must be a reason why that protest is being organized. Are you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, when protest happens, it's to achieve
achieve.
this process,
Protest.
Are you getting it now?
Yes, sir.
Because sometimes some protest is just we just want to make ourselves know that we don't agree with what is going on.
Okay.
It's not that they just want. It's not that they want to achieve anything, but they just want to make it know that they are not in agreement with, and that's the reason. We want to achieve something. So that's why those things must just be defined. Now, as per what Babatunde said, let's go and protest. Now, I always tell people, I said, don't just persuade me to protest. Now, don't just take me out to protest. I want you to be informed. Yes, now, I'll tell you, I said, look, don't just post things on we're going on protest. You just be sending internet message. Look, I want to see you in front. Yes, because that is where the issue is. Of course, there will be people who will be strategizing about what the protest, whether the protest is actually going and whether it's achieving the purpose. But look, you that is saying, look, let's go to it, you should be in front. You don't just say, well, let us go and protest and you'll be sleeping somewhere. Let's be in front. So if for the young person who is thinking about protest is it the most important thing. He's looking at the shortcut. He's looking at the shortcut. But you see, it's not the shortcut that we desire. We should.
Like I said, we can't just consume everything today, and time is not on our side. In fact, even as I'm here seated, there's so many things running in my mind. There's so many things I want to know. It's not even about 2027. You see, Daddy was talking about structure the other time. And here in Nigeria, in our last election, we had a presidential candidate who said he didn't believe in structure. And it actually worked. No structure, nothing, and he was able to put 6 million plus votes. And we was hey, what was the shout about structure of a thing? Because I would have loved to know about that, but time is not on our side. Then also, this whole thing of go to party, start with party, this federalism is another thing. But sir, let's wrap it up this way. To what we say, we know what is going on in our nation presently, and we should speak. This is a time to speak. In fact, this generation we call ourselves Sorosuke generation. So we should speak. What should be our right attitude as presently? We can't just fold hand, and we can't just pretend that we don't know that nothing is going on. I know politicians, you have sugar-coated mouths, you will say a lot of things. That's how politicians talk. But let's be truthful to ourselves. Let's speak. Yes, we'll speak out. And when you talk about party of a day, for me, if there's anything that I dislike, is that, okay, fine, we can say we believe in party. Okay, I voted for you on a particular platform of a party that we both believe and we love. All of a sudden, you just crossed carpet, bam, and you went somewhere else. Then you expect me also to follow you. And so you just know as if is it that I don't have my own head that I'm the issue at time, the state of the nation, what should be. With that, just your final thought. Then we now come to Mama to give his also our own final thought.
It's unfortunate that the church in Nigeria went to sleep.
And it's affecting us seriously.
We went to sleep. You know, it's not just about politics. We went to sleep about God is in control of everything around us for our benefit. But you see, the reality you have to face is that unbelievers also are running their own strategies. And they are running it confident. Some, they are running it underground. Some, they are running it openly. You know, when he shared that look, there's an undergoing plan to Islamize Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, but soon. A lot of people didn't believe it. But you see, those who have the foresight and the information of things that were going on, especially in missions, know that look, this is not just starting; it's been on. And a lot of people, like I said, we slept over that information. Go. I mean, and farms were being smashed and destroyed in this same Nigeria. I said, yes. I said, okay. I said, but what are people saying? He said, well, because they are in this village settlement and nobody is saying anything that on their own they just try to harm again. So I came to Lagos and sincerely I was bothered. But when we prayed, so this year I went back. I went back after the national convention.
Okay.
Yes, to go see my friend. You know, because his wife was late. So I went for the burial. But you see, the man sitting here, with you here, I was privileged. I believe God just delivered me. You know, when they don't know what they are talking about. They are speaking from the point of view being in the city of Lagos, in Port Harcourt, maybe in Abuja. They don't know what's going on. You know, it's people that don't know, because we are sitting in our places in Lagos, we just sit in our corner, we don't just seem to understand. People are passing through hell. I'm telling you, I passed, and truly, as the driver was carrying me, I passed through. And I saw, he said, look at those shoes and slippers. He said, those are people that they picked up and they walked them into the bush. He said, as you are going now, you are going to see a tanker driver, a tanker, Dangote tanker,
Okay.
of fuel. So that they have picked the driver, that they sure they have picked the driver. And of course, we got there, the doors were open. We saw the shoe on the front, so sure they picked. So you see, so my brother, the reality is this, that genocide is going on. You can't run away from it. It's true. You see, we as Christians, we feel it more because they are our people. So also they are killing Muslims. Of illegal situation in Nigeria. Look, self-defense with capacity to attack, that's the best self-defense should be. Yes. Self-defense with capacity to attack. It's not just starting now. Many years ago, when the wahala was so much in Mina, I remember at Amina, this headquarters church, the man will come to church with his AK-47. Yes. Right now, those guys just walk into any community, wipe it out because nobody's carrying them. What will Cutlass do with them? What will Cutlass do with them? So the reality is that, look, we will pray. Those who are saying prayer doesn't work, one of them was beaten to the point of death. Because I said, don't worry, God will sort the matter out. Before I arrived, they returned the wife and the children back to him. It's not just about prayer.
Okay.
Amen.
We should take
It's
action.
just so obvious that we can't come back another time so that we
Yes.
can still talk more along this line. It's been a very wonderful time having the coordinator of the Department of Politics and Good Governance and Pastor Mrs. Williams Elizabeth, the coordinator for
Barua.
Barua
Barua?
District Politics and Good Governance. We are sincerely grateful for the pleasure of having you with us today, and it's been very, very educative, very, very enlightening. And you know, for our viewers, those following us, you know, there's so many action points from what they've said. And for me, one of the key action points is that go and join a political party of your choice. Even though you know Reverend did not give us any choice
It does
for
not matter.
political
Don't worry.
party.
Don't worry.
Any political can be able to influence decisions at that level. And you know, with that, we have started on the journey.
All right, Reverend, thank you so much for coming. And Pastor Mrs., we really appreciate you. We hope that if we call on you next time, you will answer us. So, viewers at home, we will wrap it up here for this particular discussion. But please don't go away. We still want to do throughout our week and announce the winner after this short break. Thank you.
mercy alone. Only the mercy of God can guarantee completion and perfection. Who they talk, waiting God no talk. I know they hear waiting there.
All right, you're welcome back, and that was an amazing, that was an interesting and awesome one, from the coordinators of the Department of Politics and Good Governance, and so many things to learn, so many things that we've been able to get. Right now, we are going to be moving on to the question of the week, but of course, we would have the answers for the question of the week for last week. Last week, our question one was, what is the topic for Grace for Living devotional for Wednesday, 19th November 2025? What is the topic for Grace for Living devotional for Wednesday, 19th November 2025? The second question is, what is the 18th tenet of faith of the Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria? And the third question was, mention at least 2 regular segments in the Wednesday live weekly program. And the answer is, Great for Living devotional topic for last week, Wednesday, 19th November, is Great for Living devotional on a daily basis. And like we always say, you can also watch it on this YouTube channel, 6:15 a.m. every day. And then, that's the topic for last week. And then, the 18th tenet of faith is divine judgment. The 18th tenet is live. And we never can tell. We might ask this question some other time again. We have introduction, news update, interview, quote of the week, question of the week from the archive, and events that come together.
I won't say unfortunately,
Yes.
we don't really have a winner
We don't.
for last week questions for the week. A lot of people got the first 2 questions.
Yes, people got the first 2 questions.
You have a winner. You won't roll out the questions for this particular occasion. So, for this week, episode 4, our questions for the week is
Name in what missionary couple that
who just started in a bar. What was the name of the bar? Was it located?
chapter 1 of this book, you can find the answer to number 1 and number 2 questions inside this book. I'm not going to the page, but just get a copy of the book. That's the book that was launched in the convention. Get the book. I can prove that you already have answers to
And Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria during the convention. Yes, you can get all the answers to those questions.
The third question is, what month?
So the third question,
Yes. The third question is, what month is loyalty month? When are we going to have loyalty month in 2026? So the moment you can answer these 3 questions, send your answers to 080397011. Answer, the first correct answer will be the winner of our prize. The first correct answer will be the winner of our prize for this week. And we are trying a winner, unlike this week, that for
this week. And we are trying
A
winner, unlike this week that, okay, people got a part of it and not everything.
So we are
Hoping that you will be the winner for the question of the week. You will be the winner for the question of the week.
And please, the answers were to be sent to
WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
only.
Yeah.
Not phone call, not SMS, not.
We leave you with a. But before we take that, we should let you know that by the grace of God, this week, Friday, we will be at New Okoba District for their praise nights convocation, and also on Sunday, Foursquare communication team will be there live also to give you the live event both on Friday and on Sunday in case you are unable to make it there physically, but you can, and on Sunday in case you are unable to make it there physically, but you can join us online. Also, our general overseer convocation going on. First communication also will be bringing you snippets from that event. By grace of God, next week edition of Wednesday Live, we will also give you a detailed report of what transpired in Ilorin. So, from all of us from the studio, my name is Isaac Yemi Afolao, and I want you to stay blessed.